Welcome back. We always have a great time when Chef Paulette stops by. Today is no exception.
She's cooking up something good. All right,
Yes.
Chef Paulette, what do we have here today?
We're baking popovers, which
Popover.
are these very light. They're almost empty inside. They're
Kind of like
really,
me. All right, that's good. I'm here all day, at least till noon.
Okay.
Right.
Anyway, you use a special popover pan, which is this, and so I prepared it ahead of time. So we just coat it with a little butter, melted butter, and then put flour on it, and then knock out the excess flour so it just is a coating. If you don't have a popover pan, you can use a muffin pan.
Oh, I was going to ask that.
Won't, they may like get tall and then flop
won't
over
really
a
pop
bit.
over, they'll flop over.
But it'll happen. It'll happen. So anyway, it's a batter, and it's very simple. They rise up, but they don't have any baking powder or anything in it.
We were just talking about this earlier, Joe. For people who bake, usually you have to put some sort of like
leavening.
A leavening, like like a baking
You didn't
soda.
say leavening though, so I was lost.
Oh, all right.
No one knows what you're talking about.
Get out of here.
Okay, so in here, and you're welcome to do this. Why don't you do this part?
Perfect.
We have flour, salt, and some grated Parmigiano, because of course I have to do something with
Now, for those who don't know,
Italian.
you're an amazing Italian cook, right? And you have classes
Well,
and
I'm an
people.
Italian cook. I don't know.
Yes,
Oh my
you
gosh,
are.
yes,
You
she's
can break
amazing.
these eggs in here
Okay.
while
Sure.
we're hanging around.
Get
to work,
and you
Joe.
put the shells in the other bowl.
Okay.
So this is the dry ingredients. Here's our wet ingredients. Yes, I do Italian cooking classes. I call them parties. All right, now let's take this and mix that up.
Okay, thank you.
Now that's 1.25 cups of milk in the other one. Get it really mixed. Get it really mixed.
Okay, I have to look at
So
myself real quick.
focus.
Yeah, come on.
Okay, sorry.
Gotta keep it going here.
There we go,
Okay,
get
good.
that.
Now add the milk.
Okay, the whole thing?
Yep, add the
Here,
whole thing.
I'll keep it stirring.
There we go. Wonderful.
Nice.
Wonderful.
Teamwork, Joe.
Alrighty. Now
Thank you.
we're just going to add 1 tablespoon of melted butter. Now this is already cooled, so it's okay. If it's still warm, do it a little at a time. It's called tempering, so you don't get your eggs cooked by adding a hot ingredient.
You don't want a
Perfect.
scrambled egg for this one, Joe.
Okay.
Okay, beautiful. Now I'm
Thank
going
you
to
so
give this
much.
back to Sarah.
Okay.
Now what you want to do is slowly pour that in there, and you whisk as that's happening.
We are a team today.
That's
We
right.
really
There
are.
you
Like
go.
Michael Jordan and
We
Scottie
go
Pippen.
together.
So
Now,
it's going to make a batter that might be a little bit not totally smooth, and that's okay. But you just want to keep whisking until you feel like the flour
Just get
is
it
all incorporated.
mixed
and-
up enough. And you said that this is kind of a new to you recipe.
Well, yeah, I've been making it for a while. I started adding the Parmigiano cheese just because I needed to add that Italian flair.
Yeah.
We all need a little cheese in our lives, right?
In fact, I have a class tonight, and we're making popovers, so it's a big popover
Ah.
day. Okay.
It is a party when you go to Chef Paulette's classes.
So the class is, I'm sure, sold out. They're probably watching right now and seeing what
I
they can do
hope they
tonight.
are.
This is what
Hi,
you'll be
we're going to be
making.
doing this. Okay, so now you might want to give this a try. What you do is you put, you fill this up about 2/3 of the way, because then it's going to really rise. Okay.
Joe, do you want to try?
I'll do that. I'd
Yeah,
love
I
to.
think you're up
Alrighty.
for the challenge.
Thank you
Go
so much.
ahead.
Okay.
And then it goes into the oven at 425 for only 15 minutes, and then you lower the oven temperature to 350 for 35 minutes.
And why
Okay.
is that? Why the temperature
I think
drop?
that the heat just gives it like a chance to start browning or start something. And it's the trick that makes this work, because then when you open these guys, they're very kind of eggy inside. Now I've got
And
this
airy.
really
Very airy.
Very airy. I'm just going to reach over and get this
yep.
stuff. Sorry, I'm right.
No, you're fine.
Here.
I'm doing fantastic,
Now,
Chef Paulette.
here's what I
Thank you.
made. Beautiful.
Pro over there.
2/3 of the way. Now this
You made
recipe
me
will
nervous.
make 6 of them,
And I
then
missed.
I have a popover pan that are
minis.
12 minis, and so this recipe makes
cute.
it 12 minis.
so
Now this is like I'm calling it Devonshire cream.
Okay.
I was at a high tea a couple of weeks ago, and we
Ooh.
had this with scones. Really, Devonshire cream is clotted cream, so it's like heated milk and what rises to the top and cools. But this is a quicker way to make it. So you whip up some cream cheese with some salt and sugar, and then you add a cup of heavy cream and keep whipping until it all comes together like this, because
This is gonna be
this
amazing.
is like an insane,
yum.
an insane cream. It's really,
Keep talking.
It's really, really great. When I discovered a quick way to make this, I thought, okay, this is my go-to.
Yep.
You don't need a flavored butter. You don't need, don't use regular butter. Make this.
Yay,
Cream cheese
Paulette.
and heavy cream mixed together.
You're the best. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you. It was so fun doing
All right,
this
you
with
can
you.
get this recipe, which is really easy and really great.
Yeah.
Todaynashville.com. Be sure to sign up for Chef Paulette's cooking classes. Go to
Yes.
chefpaulette.net for
We have a
details.
good time.